Hey there, everybody. My name is Keno, and welcome back to our franchise mode with the Butte Bandits. Now, in the last episode, we went through a pitiful draft. A quick recap is that if you didn't watch the episode, I had the second overall pick. I tried to trade up for the first overall pick for a franchise player because I didn't need an elite defenseman. I didn't get the first overall pick. So, the idea, okay, let's trade down the second overall pick, not take any of the elite defensemen, and instead go to ninth where we could pick a medium top 6 forward, I presumed. I let players slide. I don't get the 76 overall low elite centerman. I don't get the 71 overall low elite defenseman. Instead, I take 63 overall left winger Maxwell Ellison, low top 6 forward. We're gonna make him grow. He's gonna make the team this season. And it's with that thought in mind that in between episodes, I was looking through the free agents, and yes, Jake Gensel, 28 years old, looking for a long-term contract, sounds beautiful. We don't have the money for that. We don't have the money for a lot of these players, and even though we don't have any forwards right now, and yes, hypothetically, we could sign a Tyler Bertuzzi, I would like to try and grow the team myself. I'm gonna spend the money that we have and the roster spaces we have on prospects or depth players that we could possibly turn into superstars. Let's not forget the Vegas Golden Knights in their expansion draft took William Karlsson, who at the time had only scored like 9 or 10 goals in his entire 3 or 4 year NHL career. I'm probably getting that wrong. It's very tired. No, it's very late. I'm very tired. But he went on to score, 41, 42, 43 goals with the Vegas Golden Knights in his first season, and has been a stable, consistent second, maybe third line center since then. You can't tell me that we can't possibly create some of that magic as well. Lane Hudson is available. Is he a UFA or RFA? He is an RFA, so we're going to go UFAs. There are some decent defensemen available. I don't really think I need one. I'm going to pick up one, though. And that's probably going to be Josh Mahura, Matt Hellickson, maybe. I'm not really too picky. I mean, I could even pick up Bryson. I'm going to take Matt Hellickson, though. 1 year. We're just going to try and get him as cheap as possible because, man, that's expensive. And that'll be it. Forwards, we're going to take quite a few forwards. We're going to take Oliver Tarnstrom and get him right in the lineup. I'll give him 3 years. It might stunt his growth. I've heard about that before, but I don't really care. We'll give him 3 years. We'll also take Danila Yurov. We have to. And we're going to take Yakov Trenin. We're going to give some money to him over a 3-year, $2.5 million deal. I could probably get away with giving him like $2 million. I'm going to try. $2.15 million over 3 years. See what happens. We're going to throw Cam Lund to contract as a UFA prospect. And now we're going to jump down here to the high top nines. Now there's Rasmus Asplund. Logan Brown is available after all. AJ Greer is a gritty forward, so we're going to immediately throw money at him. 1 year, $1.75 million isn't too bad. Dmitry Benshelnikov, that's not too bad. That could be interesting. Carl Grunstrom, ooh, he kind of fits that look that we're looking for, like the gritty look. Obviously, if I had edited Riley Tufte, the 6'6" beast would be on our team, but I didn't, so I don't really want to waste a spot on him. There is Oscar Steen. He kind of fits the role. We're going to take him. 1 year, 1.25. I don't think anyone else is going to be fighting for him. We're also going to take Logan Brown. 3 years. I'll give some more longevity to him. 3 years, 1.25 million. And, oh, that's 10 contracts, so we're already over. We'll have to see if that... I don't think I have any AHL players, so... Who can I quickly move out? You know what? I'm going to move out Garnet Halfway. I don't think he's going to get a spot on the team, so we're going to quickly move him out. Philly didn't want him back. Washington does. Garnet Halfway back to the Capitals for a 6th round pick. And let's see if we get these players. I also don't think there's going to be a better coach. We'll take a look quickly. I would like a veterans coach if we have prospects on the team. There are some available, but they're all low. So we're just gonna leave it. What's our guy? Caden Ashton. Okay, decent. Brendan Rekas. Yeah, that's the one I want to go with. No, I don't want to fire him. We're gonna fire our goalie coach Gregory Stone. We're going to move you to the goalie coach, and you're going to jump up to interim NHL coach. I haven't even seen how our normal NHL coach would do, but I don't want to risk it. I like the A+ training or development for that goalie. So we're going to skip through to the beginning of the season, and I'll see. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, Yakov Trenin did go to the St. Louis Blues. We did get AJ Greer, Logan Brown signed, Oscar Steen signed, Matt Hellickson signed, Daniil Yurov also came. Okay, we get offered a second-round pick for Ryan Hartman. Not going to take it. Ricard Raquel for a second and a third. No, we're not going to take that either. Ilya Mikheyev. No, Leaf legend, but I'm not going to take him. Ryan Hartman again for a second for the Islanders. It's just not worth it to me. Frederick Gaudreau for a second and a third. So pretty much a second because they're giving us his third back. No, I'm not taking that. Alex Kerfoot for a second and a third. No way, Jose. Ilya Mikheyev again for a second and for a second. JT Compher is not too bad, but we're gonna pass on that. Okay, that's enough of the trades. Okay, and we're at the beginning of our season. Let's take a look at the lines. I'm going to quickly jump into rosters. No, rosters. Go to roster moves. And we're going to see quickly what this team has been up. So goaltending, it's Gustafsson and Skinner with Wolf, Bussy, Hrabel, and Augustine in the minors. That's good. Defensively, we got Lauzon, Timmins, Ball, Hellickson, Thompson, Adelius, and Matt Benning. And in the majors, we still got too many players up, so we're going to send these two down. All right, we're just going to run these 6. Montour, Pesci, Miller, Gerard, and then Peak and Valimaki. They're our third pair, and then it's either going to be Gerard and Pesci or Gerard and Miller. Or Gerard and Montour. We'll have to see. That's pretty good, though. Right wingers, Ashari and Palmieri. Oh, I don't really like that too much. I would like these two guys up over Palmieri. I don't even want Palmieri on the team, so we'll see. Greer is not getting a spot over Beauvillier, and Max Ellison does have to go up, so he's going up now. Centers, Beecher, I would like in the NHL, same with Hall, even Brown, and they're definitely getting a spot over Sundqvist, and even Peyton Krebs. I think Peyton Krebs, he's a depth forward. Yeah, he can grow in the minors, and then we'll see him next year. So we'll call up Nick Dowd and Curtis Hall. That's who we're going to call up. And let's see what we can do with these lineups, because I like to coach my own teams. I like to be the coach of my own team. So let's see. Best. I start with their bases. Like, come on, I need a little bit of support. But it would be Lowry, Reinhardt, and Chari. I would like Reinhardt to play the wing. That's just flat out. I would like him to play the wing more. Row here. Let's see. I'm throwing lines around right now. Throwing lines around. There we go. So Pinard, Lowry, Reinhardt, Fabry, Khrushchev, Geeky, Carrier, Holmberg, Perreault, Beauvillier, Dowd, Achari. No. Beauvillier, Holmberg, Perreault, Carrier, Dowd, Achari. And that's going to be our 4th line starting line too, because that's a grind line right there. That's the definition of the team right there. If we had Lowry there, that'd be better. Can we put Lowry there? Well, we can pull in Maxwell Ellison. He still fits. Harvey Pinard can be the centerman. Is Fabry a better center? No, he's not. I would like him. Oh, yeah. Ellison, Fabry, Reinhardt, Pinard, Khrushchev, Geeky, Beauvillier, Holmberg, Perreault. Actually, let's see if we can do this. 1 second. That's it. That's the way we do it. And that's like a French third line now, too. Okay, defensively, Miller, Montour, Gerard, Pesci, Valimaki, Peak. I have no problem with that. Let's just see if we get better combinations like this, and we do. So it will actually be Gerard Montour as an offensive scoring first pair. Ooh, that could turn out deadly. Okay, I think this team is ready and set up. I honestly do. Let's take a look at the minors quickly. Head coach preferred lines. Is there any prospect sitting? Yes. So Tarnstrom, Thomas, Adelius, and Benning. Kind of figured they'd be sitting. I don't mind Tarnstrom sitting. We're going to sit Hellickson for Thompson. And we're going to sit Lauzon for Benning. And then on the left side, I think it was just a Delius. So we're going to sit Kevin Paul for Delius. And that'll be that. Did I not take Logan Stanley? I didn't take Logan Stanley from the Winnipeg Jets. I really should have. He'd be a standout player. I would definitely have him over Juuso Valimaki on this NHL roster. But I think this team is ready to go. I think we're ready to see how they'll start. We're good to go. We're going to go through the preseason quickly and see if Maxwell Ellison can hold up as a 9th overall pick. First game against the Nashville Predators, and we win 6-3. Sam Reinhart had 4 points. That does bode well for Maxwell Ellison. Second game, Reinhart notches another 2 points. It's now 6 points in 2 games for Reinhart and 2 wins for the preseason Butte Bandits. Game 3, 5-2 loss. Game 4 of the preseason, 7-2 loss. We're coming down to earth quick. Reinhardt's still putting up crazy points. Montour is now 2. We're now up 3-2. October 3rd, good day. 3 games left in the preseason. We lose that one. We win that one with a nice shutout. Good job, Gustafson. And then the final game against the Colorado Avalanche and the Butte Bandits do lose, but we have some pretty good progress from our prospects, or from our players here. So Maxwell Ellison, 4 points in 8 games. I'm not too disappointed with that. Let's see if maybe we can get him to grow. That'd be fun. Kirshev, that second line didn't really do much. Same with the third line. First line was really our driving line, and that's not a good thing. I don't think this is going to be an easy season for us. Montour killed it. Keandre Miller struggled. Same with Pesce, Valimaki. Everyone struggled in the defensive core, really. And then goaltending, Gustafson. I can't really fault him. I can't really fault him for that.
All right, and here we are, the first game of the season. Let's take a look at our lines. I do want to work on them a bit throughout the season. We're probably going to sim the first month in this video, and in the next video, we'll come back with probably all the way to the trade deadline. If not, depending on how the season's going, we'll also possibly get the trade deadline done in the next video. But I assume that we'll probably just go through all the way to the trade deadline, see what's available, and then I'll leave it to you guys to help me out and decide what's going to happen. But in this video, we're going to take a look at the lines. And yes, we do have Maxwell Ellison up on the top line, left wing position, just like he's supposed to be. 6'3", 210 power forward. Only 63 overall with a low top 6, but hopefully our teaching coach, he's not a veteran coach, which I should take a look to see if we can find one. Hopefully our coach can possibly get that potential to go up a bit. That'd be amazing. Let's see quickly if there's another coach on the market before we start the season. We do have a good one, I believe. I believe he had good training. There is a veterans coach, but it's only a C overall. He doesn't have the greatest teaching attributes. I don't really see any good teaching attributes down here. So we're going to leave it at that. We're going to keep, what's his name, Brennan Rekus in A+ teaching. I think it's going to be great. He's also good with offense, and that'll be vital to us. So let's go. Let's sim this first game, do a slow sim. See, oh wait, hold on. Before we start, let's see who the captain of the Butte Bandits is. We should have done this before so we don't hurt morale. So we got Reinhart, Fabry, and Keandre Miller. Okay, so they don't have an actual captain, do they? No, they don't. Well, I think we have to give one to the title of the series, Brett Pesce. I don't want to take one from Keandre Miller, though, so I'm going to keep it with... Oh, I gave the captaincy to Keandre Miller. I don't know if I have a problem with that. No, we're going to give him an A. We're not going to give him the captain yet. I had to think about that for a second. I don't want to give a captain out to the end of the season, just so we know who's still going to be here, you know? I don't want to pull a Seattle Kraken and give Mark Giordano the captainship and then trade him in the trade deadline. So, and then for the other A, we're going to give... we're going to take it from Reinhart and give it to Adam Lowry, because he is the captain of the Winnipeg Jets. So let's jump into this first thing. I'm sorry, Sam, that you got stripped of it. I'm sorry, Fabry, that you got stripped of it. It just had to happen. Let's go. First game, yes, we'll simulate the Burnaby Aces first game too. So Butte versus Winnipeg. Let's go. First period, 1-0. Pontus Holmberg, former Toronto Maple Leaf, gets the first goal in Butte Bandits franchise history. Beautiful. Beautiful. We're getting outshot, but we're winning. That's what matters. Second period, we're still winning. Kyle Connor gets one on Philip Gustafson, but Raphael Harvey-Pinard gets us back ahead. It's shots are 22-29 for Winnipeg. And the third period, let's slow sim this one. I think we're gonna tidy up this game and take it home with us, but we'll see. We're catching up in shots. That's a good sign. Oh, Winnipeg's starting to get away. Oh, Kurashev. Philip Kurashev gets us on the board again. 3-1 Winnipeg. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Can we hold it up? 6 minutes left in the game. We're tied in shots now. It's a rough game. We tied in shots and we won the game. That's what I'm talking about. The Butte Bandits win their first game in NHL history. Their first game in NHL history. And we win it too. That's great. I think that's great. So we'll go through this first month now and we'll see just how this team shapes up. So we're going to keep Gustafsson in net for all 10 games. I don't think I have auto rotate goalies on because I like to run them the way I want to run them. I usually do 2 losses and they're, oh, look at that, 973 save percentage, 1.5 goals against average. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, we're gonna go game 2 against the Anaheim Ducks, win 4-1. Oh, game 3 against the St. Louis Blues, a 4-2 loss. Okay, we won't know until the first 5-game mark. Let's see, a 6-2 win. Oh, we either lose or we win deafeningly. That's great. Montour's picking up the game. 3-1. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. And now after 5 games, let's see who our star is. I know that's a pretty quick example. Some things can be a little flawed. We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait for Ellison. He's gonna be the pièce de résistance. So that fourth line, only 2 goals on the from the fourth line is not that great. I want to see a little more from them. Third line, nothing from Perreault, so maybe he doesn't make it. Second line is really driving it. And then that first line, 4 points for Reinhart, 4 points for Fabry, 2 goals for Ellison. So he gets his first NHL goal. That is beautiful. Okay, on the defense, Girard with 3 points, 7 points for Montour, 4 points for Miller, 4 points for Pesce, 1 point for Valimaki, and 1 point for Peak. And you know what? With the rest of the defensive core pulling as good as they are, I'd like these guys to put up some more points, but I just don't. They're not getting the ice time, and I don't think they're gonna unless I switch them to the starting pair because they're not a bad starting pair. In any other series, I might run them as my starting pair, but they're pretty good. And then Gustafsson, a 952 save percentage through his first 5 games, 4 wins, 1.94 goals against average. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Let's go. Next, we're going to go next 10 games now, or until the 1st of November, actually. No, we're going to go the next 10 games. We're going to get 15 games done in this video. A 4-2 loss followed by a 6-3 win. A loss here, and I will be switching out Gustafsson. And it is a loss, so that's a rough loss too. He was doing really well. I probably started overworking him. I don't know if EA is that stringent on it, but we're going to quickly flip him out of the net. And still holding a 924 save percentage. I'm not angry with that. Against the Vegas Golden Knights, who seem to be off to a rough start this season. Let's see how we do. A 6-3 loss. Okay, another loss here, and we'll put Gustafsson back in. And we do. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we've come down to earth. In the next 5 games, we haven't really won one. I think we got 1 win and 4 losses. So a really rough go. And Gustafsson is great. Stuart Skinner, man. Stuart Skinner, that's absolutely abysmal. Okay, so back-to-back here. I'm going to keep Gustafsson in for both of them. We'll see what happens. Game 11, 3-2 win. Game 12. Yeah, I was kind of expecting that. So we know now that Gustafsson kind of needs to take a break every once in a while. Game 13, we win 6-3. Game 14, it's a 3-2 shootout loss. I don't mind picking up the point. I don't mind. And on my birthday, we play game 15. So we'll quickly take a look at the lineups and then we'll slow sim this game. And that'll probably wrap it up for the video. I don't think there's anything else we really need to do in this video. Maxwell Ellison with 3 points in 14 games. He's probably dragging down that first line, but I don't know what to do unless I use my stupid trick, but that would demote one of these forwards to nothing. Perreault's also really struggling. Let's take a look. So Fabry 8 points in 14 games. Reinhart 9 points, 14 games. Holmberg with 11 points. Geeky with 7 points. Kurashev with 5. Beauvillier with 2. Harvey Pinard with 6. Perreault with 2. And that fourth line is now picking it up. That fourth line is actually doing very well. Girard with 6 points. Montour with 17. Miller with 9. Pesce with 7. Valimaki with 9. Peak with 3. That's not bad at all. And then goalies, Gustafsson at 919 through 13 games and 7 wins, 2.88 goals against average. I can't really complain about that at all. I can complain about you, Stuart Skinner. I can complain about you. So I want to see about taking Perot out of the lineup, making that change to maybe put in Curtis Hall here. Maybe move Morgan Geeky down a line. Oh, there we go. And then we're demoting. We're gonna have a bit of a grind third line because Kurashev, Hall, and Geeky, I believe, all have really good aggressive attributes and stick checking. Yeah, 90, 87, 90. So they're a pretty good starting line. Beauvillier this is also a really good grind line. Not a lot of points from them though. That's the disappointing part. So I don't know if I should send Maxwell Ellison down to the minors and have him playing on that top line instead of AJ Greer. AJ Greer paid, or like, an Ellison, Krebs, Palmieri line could be good. Ellison, Krebs. Oh, we also have Danila Yurov. We have Jack Finley. I'm gonna put Palmieri on the fourth line because I don't care about him. He's more of a cap pickup. We also have Sundqvist who can go up. We have a few players that can replace the guys in the top. So let's see quickly about maybe bumping some of these guys up to the majors and seeing who we can waive. So who do we have to call up? We have, who is it? Krebs. I want to keep him down. Beecher, I would like to keep him down too. These guys are depth forwards that can still grow in the minors, so I will do that instead. Beecher has really good aggressive instincts though. He'd be a great third liner for us. Next year. Lausanne could come up. It's pretty much Palmieri and Sundqvist, and that does work if we send down Ellison and Perot. And then put Ellison on that top line. Do I want to demote him in the first video, or should we keep him? He's only got 7. We're going to send him down. Once he gets into the 80s for that shot category, because he's only at 79 across the board. Once he gets into the 80s, then he comes back up. I'm going to make sure the coach is good in the minors so that we can really develop these prospects. But we're going to call up Sundqvist and Palmieri because they're taking up time from my rookies. And that will just not fly with me. Okay, so on this top line now, well, I'm gonna put, let's see what we got here. We're gonna put Harvey Pinard on the top line with Fabry and Reinhardt. We're gonna bump up Adam Lowry. Actually, that third line is doing pretty good. We're instead gonna put Kyle Palmieri in here, move Holmberg back. Move Geeky back to center, and we'll do something like that. I think that's a little better. We'll see how Palmieri does in the majors. Defensive core doesn't need a change. And then we go to the minors here because I will be paying attention to them, especially now that we're starting to struggle. Perot is going in here. I don't see anyone I want to really bump down aside from like Greer and Steen. On that top line, there's only one person going there, and that's Maxwell Ellison. And now let's see quickly. Oliver Turnstrom I want playing. Kevin Ball, Cam Lund. Okay, there is a few. So Steen's going to come fully out of the lineup. And Lund's going to go in over Tarnstrom. And then Brown is going to come out. No, Greer's going to come out. I love AJ Greer. Always been a fan of always been a fan of his since probably like NHL 17, NHL 18. I can't remember. But I gotta give ice time to my prospects. And then on the defensive core, it's gonna be, we have Connor Timmins and he's not even playing. He's a top 6 defender. He should be up in the majors. Maybe over Geeky. He's a big guy too. Thomas Harley as well. We have a few defensemen. Yeah. Okay. Goalies, Wolf and Bussy. Bussy's gonna come out for Hobble. And that'll be the way we do that. Now I'm also going to do my trick. This is a trick that I use so much when I'm trying to force develop a prospect, and that's double lining them. We're gonna keep Maxwell Ellison on the first and third lines, and that will hopefully drive him to become an ultimate superstar for the team. If it doesn't, let's quickly check the coaching staff there, and then that'll probably wrap up this video. Yeah, no, I'm not keeping you. Firing you, demoting you. Ashton, do you have good teaching? No. Sylvester? No. So we're firing Sylvester too, because I will not keep a coach that has C+ in teaching. We're gonna send Ashton down to the AHL head coach position, and we're gonna call up Mahi to the NHL assistant coach position, and then we're gonna quickly take a look. Is there a decent teaching coach? It would be Smolanik. I don't think there's another guy here who has at least there we go, Milan Baran. He's gonna be my NHL or my AHL head coach, and hopefully since he's a generalist he'll be able to help. We're gonna give him all the money in the world, and let's see if maybe we can get an A+. Ow, I just bit my tongue. Another A+ coach for teaching. No. Oh, the A minus. Okay. I'm not gonna do that. Okay. Oh, I'm not even gonna be able to put him there because I have someone in that position. Oh, that's stupid. Okay. We're gonna quickly go through that game and we do win it. Okay. We're gonna go the next few days. Okay, already filled. I'm gonna get him signed and then I'm gonna end the video. Oh, 3-0 loss. I really can't put Gustafson in back-to-back starts. He seems to fumble a bit there. Milan Baran, where are you? There we go. And we're gonna give you an NHL associate coach. That title will probably interest you too. And then we're gonna immediately demote you once you join the team. Evil. Okay. And then quickly, I think he'll probably sign before the Rangers game. Yeah, there we go, Milan Baran. So we're gonna make him the AHL head coach. Bump you back up. Bump you down. Nope, not far enough down. And then bump you back up. There we go. And now we're set up. Now I think we're properly ready. Quickly make sure that it didn't mess with any of the like the major line chemistries in the AHL. It did a little bit. We'll do that. Yeah, we'll keep it like that. Okay. And then defensively, Adelius and Benning are really struggling now. Unless we do that. Okay. And then goalies, it's still Wolfus. Oh, he's bad. We're gonna put Robble in. I'm not even kidding you. 69 overall goalie in the net. We'll see what happens. Gustafson's starting to pick up his socks again. That like the 3-0 loss isn't that bad of a thing. Let's get to game 20 because I like to end on a round number. And then that will be it for this video. So game 17, 8-3. Oh my gosh, I was just saying he's bouncing back. 5-2 win there. 2 more games. Game 18 or 19 was 4-1 win, a pretty good win. And then game 20, a 4-3 win. Okay, we're doing good. We're as good as the Tampa Bay Lightning right now. And in our first season, we are putting up decent numbers, and I think it's because of this astounding defensive core. Our forward core, it sucks. Let's just get that straight. Our forward core sucks. Our defensive core, oh, look at that. 14 points, 24 points. But between them, they have 38 points. They have 38 points between them. That's amazing. Pretty good from Pesci and Miller. I feel like Miller or one of them has to go up higher, but I don't think we can. Yeah. And then Valimaki with 11 points in 20 games. That's probably picking up some value for him. And while I'm on the thought of that, I know I'm taking all the time in the world. Let's quickly check to see what our values are like. Okay, Pesci and Montour are the most valuable. Reinhardt, let's see what our contracts are, by the way. Oh, we did lock everyone up to 6 years. The only one we didn't was Miller. 6, 3, 2, 1 for Benning, 1 for Kirchev. Oh my gosh, this is not good. Valimaki is picking up a bit of value, but we do have some 3 years. So this team is going to be the one we run with for a little bit, at least a year or two. Just to see how it goes. Maybe pick up one person in free agency. We do need forwards, so we'll see what happens. But anyways, that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for joining me. If you like this video, please consider leaving a like down below and also subscribing if you really like it. You know, it doesn't do anything but make my day when I see a subscription. It's been a great start to the channel so far. I really am happy with all the progress we've made and all the progress we've made with this beautiful Butte Bandits. And in the next video, we'll be going all the way to the trade deadline, and depending how the team goes, because I didn't realize the contract situation before, but depending on how it's going, we'll probably be staying pat either way. Maybe look to see if there's a big splash to make. I don't think we have the pieces to pull it off, but we'll see in the next video how things go and if we can actually develop Maxwell Ellison into a top 6 forward. We are going to give him we're going to take that low potential and make it high. That's what we're going to do. In the next video, we'll see what happens with this team and if we are stars or busts. Thank you guys. I'll see you guys next time.